Hello, welcome back again in part two of the class. Um,
Hello.
we were talking about the American accent, pronunciation, and how to link sounds. We took three types of linking: linking consonant to a consonant, linking vowel to a vowel,
So
linking
well,
consonant to a vowel or vowel to a consonant, vowel sounds or consonant sounds. Because we don't have much time in the class, we'll go directly to the second thing that we wanted to do, which is intonation, as Dr. Ihab wanted to know about it. So briefly, I'm going to give you the types of intonation. Hopefully, it will help you to refresh your memory. So intonation, what is intonation? Intonation describes how the voice rises and falls in a speech. The three main patterns of intonation in English are falling intonation, falling, okay, rising
rating,
intonation,
rising,
and
falling.
fall and rise, like a wave. All right. These are the three types of intonation: falling intonation, rising, and falling. So, what is that falling intonation? Falling intonation describes how the voice falls on the final stressed syllable of a phrase or a group of words. Okay. Falling intonation is very common in WH question. The final stressed syllable of a phrase or a group of words. Okay. Where's the nearest post office? Where's the nearest post office? Post office. So the word post is, all right, has falling intonation. What time does a film finish? What time does a film finish? Film finish, right? Film does have a higher intonation. Finish has falling intonation, okay? We also use falling intonation when we say something definite or we want to be very clear about something. I think we are completely lost. I think we are completely lost. Okay, here's the magazine you wanted. Here's the magazine you wanted. Okay? So, post, finish, lost, magazine are falling. These words have falling. Did we take before the stress?
Yeah,
We took the stress.
yeah, we talked before.
Yeah, the stress can be
Stress and unstressed
in a
syllable.
word. If we have a sentence or a statement, we don't stress every word. We
Okay.
don't stress every word. Maybe within one word, we stress one syllable, not the two syllables. So if we have the word, for example, content, okay, we have two syllables here in this word. Do we stress the two syllables? No.
Yeah.
I want just to link. I want to link the ideas between intonation and word stress. So word stress and syllable stress. So for example, the word, this one, I can stress the first syllable and I say content.
Can, can't.
So this is higher, like higher intonation, and this is lower intonation. For example, content,
Sure.
content, within the same word, content. Okay, so the syllable which has lower intonation or unstressed syllable, we have taken it and we have said it before, schwa.
Sure.
Okay? So what if I want to say I want the content? Do I stress everything? No, because we don't have time. The rules. There are rules for stress. You are going to find it in the PDF file. Rules of stress. What words we stress, what we're not. For example, the pronouns, we tend not to stress the pronouns. All right? We stress the verbs, action verbs, or verbs that shows necessity, or verbs that like give the meaning if the meaning that changes, or if we don't stress this word, the meaning will not be clear, so we stress it. I want the content. I want
The content.
content. Content. All right. So want here has one syllable, and we stress it. I want the content. I want the content. We drop the T to link. All right. But you can say I want the content. Okay. So one sentence, and not every word is stressed. One sentence and not every word stressed. Some words stress, some words are not. Some words have higher intonation, some words are not. So within the question, we have things that we stress and things that we don't stress. And this is what makes the intonation. Okay? And that's why I say the full rice, all right, or even rice full rice intonation are mostly common in English, because in English we don't say we don't have static intonation. I want the content. No, this is wrong because it's a static intonation. Static. Okay, the intonation in English has to move from down to up, up to down. I want the content. I, not stressed, stressed, want, a little bit stressed, the, not stressed, con, stressed, tend, honest. Do you hear it? If you connect these things, you look, you see it like a wave.
Yeah.
This is actually your voice. When you say something in the microphone and see the voice signal, you would see its signal looks like that. A wave that looks like that.
Yes. Yes.
The
I think you stress the word that you definitely need or want to stress this word.
Yeah, there are rules for stress, all right? But I want to focus here. I want to say that different types of stress makes
General.
different types of stress makes the intonation, because some people confuse what is the difference between intonation and stress. So intonation is like different types of stress. Okay, different types of stress. The second intonation is rising intonation. Okay, rising on a particular word, not every word in the sentence. So the whole sentence has lots of stress and unstressed words. Okay, we put the most stressed syllable on something that's very important, or rising intonation describes how the voice rises at the end of the sentence. Rising intonation is common in yes and no question. Also, we rise the intonation if someone didn't hear me clearly, for example. So can you see that again? Can you see that again? All right. I hear the health center expanding. So is that the new doctor? Is that the new doctor? This is a question. Is that the new doctor? Okay. So because the most important word in this question is doctor, so we stress it. And do we stress the two syllables? Doctor? No, we don't stress the two syllables. We stress only one syllable here. Doctor. Doctor. So this is how, yeah, this is how intonation works. It goes up, down, and then down, up, down. This is usually how it works in English.
So we can say that intonation comes with the stressed syllable.
Intonation has two types, three types: rising, falling, and fall rise, or even rise fall. So intonation means different stress syllables. Stress and unstressed. Okay?
Yes.
Stress and unstressed. Like combination of syllables. So you sometimes stress some syllables and some syllables you don't stress. Okay? So intonation is how your voice changes from full to high or high to low. This is what is intonation. So
Yes.
in English, we don't have fixed intonation. So if someone say, are you thirsty? This is not intonation because static does not change. It has to change. Are you thirsty? Are you thirsty? Okay. How are you doing? Like friends.
How are you?
How are you doing? For example. All right. Let's listen to this.
How are you getting numbers 640 and 642? You know, how are you doing that? And
how are you doing that? How are you doing? The best word here is doing. How are you doing? Okay. So this is how the intonation works. How are you doing that? How are you doing that? Are you thirsty? So thirsty here is stressed, rising into intonation. Unstressed, falling intonation. Okay. Fall, rise intonation could exist in one word. Not only, fall, rise. Fall, rise. Fall, rise intonation describes how the voice falls and then rises again. We use fall, rise intonation at the end of statements when we want to say that we are not sure or when we may have more to add, more things to say. So I don't support any football team at the moment. Moment. I don't support any football team at the moment. Okay. So the word moment has falling intonation and then rising intonation. Okay. If we check the dictionary, you'll see that usually the rising intonation means stressed syllable. Stressed syllable. Okay. And we took what is meant by saying stressed and unstressed. Okay. So in dictionaries, here they have schwas on the syllables. Moment.
Moment.
Moment. Okay, the syllables are not stressed, but they have a little bit of higher intonation. Okay, moment, moment. I don't. So for example, we don't say I don't, like rising the intonation or make it stressed. I don't. No, we say I don't. I don't support any football team at the moment. Moment. Okay, so we do not say don't, like stressing like this way, but we say usually don't. So it has falling intonation. The word moment has fall and rise intonation. It rained every day in the first week. In the first week, the word first has a falling intonation, and then week has the rising intonation. First week, but things improved after that. So when you say I don't support any football team at the moment, so this means that you may change your opinion later on in the future. Okay? When you say it rained every day in the first week, but things improved after that. So what is between the parentheses means what it tend to give you the meaning. What is the meaning when you say this? So like for example, when you say I'm good. Okay? Like, are you fine? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. So you heard the intonation? Yeah, I'm good. So this means that you're not good, actually.
Yes.
So changing the intonation
Gives you emotion or feeling.
Gives you another meaning, different whole meaning.
Yeah.
Okay. So we use full rise intonation with questions, especially when we request information or invite somebody to do something or to have something. The intonation pattern makes the question sound more polite. Is this your camera? Is this your camera? 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 Would you like another coffee? Would you like another coffee? 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 All right. Okay, very good. So simply, in English, we need to have a variable intonation, changing intonation from fall to rise and rise to fall, not static, okay?
Yeah.
And the stress, we stress the most important words in the sentence, and we stress the adjectives, the adverbs, the words that give meaning, action verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, WH questions like what, who, where, where are you going? Where are you going? So we stress where and going. Yeah, so there's many things to say about stress. And yeah, we have a lot of things to say, but actually the time's up. So
Yeah.
thank you for attending this course. It was a 10-day course. I hope that you improved your pronunciation and you learned new vocabulary and phrases, idiomatic expression and phrasal verbs. And also you have discussed 10 different topics. We talked about, I think, friends, and then goals, and eating, food and eating, childhood, and homeless, and then happiness, habits, and so many things. Yes, holidays,
Advice.
hobbies, advice. All these things are actually IELTS exams topics. Most of the topics are IELTS exam. So this
Yes, I saw it in Google.
yeah.
I prepared a new topic for today about wisdom.
Yeah, we may talk about it later on because time flies. I focused today on the pronunciation as you requested.
Yes, no problem.
Thank you.
On intonation and stress.
Yes.
So I tried to give you 3 types of intonation, and I hope that was good, right? So finally, I'd like to know what is your opinion about the course that you took, Manal? What do you think?
First, I wanna thank you for your effort with us. This course is over my expectation. I feel it's a normal course, maybe not more useful for me, but this is the opposite of this. I really get benefit more information, more practice, revision, more things. Maybe I forget it. So I'd like to thank you very much, Mr. Zaki. You are amazing. You are perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. How about you, Isra?
I'm very glad to join this course. Really, not because it's useful. Give me a lot of self-confidence in speaking English. Remember me a lot of rules of English. I was forgot for a long time. Very glad to speaking with all of participate. I love all really. Very useful for me really.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Zaki. Thank you.
How about you, Dr. Rehan?
I want to thank you, Amarian, for your great efforts that you made with us in this fantastic course. Really, this course is very successful because there is a main thing that you build this course about our need. if we put objectives according to students needs, is maybe very useful for them, because when we take any course, there is a main question: what we need from this course, why I attend this course really, and you concentrate on this point, so we all beneficial or gain many beneficial benefits for this course. According to your explanation and your participation with us in this course, you are so perfect English instructor, and I want to, or I hope to, inshallah, meet you again.
Sure. Thank you very much for everyone. And
And I want add something. Thank you for price. Price is very low. This help us to join course in this circumstance for all people. And really, this is very important point. Thank you for this point.
you're welcome. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. And thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.